Anakin would have never turned to the dark side if he was trained by Qui-Gon. And here's why. The Jedi had very strict rules. One of them was that Padawans had to begin their training right after they were born. This was to avoid any kind of emotional attachments. The problem with Anakin is that by the time he began his training, he had already formed emotional attachments, and this is one of the reasons why the Jedi Council was concerned with having him being trained in the first place. But here's why Qui-Gon was the perfect fit. Even though he was a Jedi Master, he was not in the Council.
What?
The reason for that is because Qui-Gon followed the will of the Force, even if that meant going against the Council if necessary, which in the view of the Council was a weakness. But that same weakness could have been his greatest asset. See, what Anakin really needed was a father figure, someone to show him compassion and to help him realize that darkness isn't to be feared and avoided, but to be understood. The fact of the matter is everyone has the potential to do both good and bad, and knowing that evil exists within but you can choose to do good is something Qui-Gon knew very well. He himself almost turned to the dark side in a different incident right after his girlfriend died, but he chose the path of light and not darkness. He wouldn't have been just a great master to Anakin, but he would have been the mentor he needed, a friend that understood him, someone he could always talk to about anything. Part of the reason why Palpatine succeeded in seducing Anakin to the dark side was because he explored just that. While Obi-Wan was too busy being by the book, giving lectures, and completely forgetting to be a good listener, Palpatine was there for Anakin whenever he needed him. And little by little, he led Anakin astray. But Qui-Gon, he would have listened to Anakin, acknowledged his feelings without lecturing him, and most importantly, he wouldn't treat him like a younger brother who needs correction, but more so like a son that needs loving guidance. For example, when Anakin's mother is taken, instead of staying out of it and following the Jedi Code, he would have joined Anakin in trying to save her. And let's say even if the same scenario had happened and she ended up dying, at least he was right there with Anakin to help him through it. Now, this is not to say that Obi-Wan was a horrible master, but he simply couldn't give Anakin what he was desperately needing. What do you think? Would Anakin had turned if Qui-Gon was his master? Comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more Star Wars content. And as always, my friends, may the Force be with you.